Hello everyone. This is in continuation to solving of model question paper set 1 of CMA Foundation Business Mathematics and Statistics meant for this June 2025 examination. This is part 7. Question number 33. The regression equation of profit on sales. Profit is given as X and sales is given as Y of a certain firm is 3Y minus 5X plus 108 equal to 0. The average sales of the firm was rupees 44,000 and the variance of profits is 9/16th of the variance of sales. Find the average profit. Here, even though they gave us about something related to variance, etc., ultimately they are asking what is the average profit. So straight away this equation, whatever is given, we will replace Y with Y bar and we will replace X with X bar. We are supposed to find what is X bar from that. So that's all. So here 3Y bar minus 5X bar plus 108 equal to 0. So they say average sales, that is average of Y, which means Y bar is given as 44,000. So 3 times 44,000 and we will take that negative 5X bar to the right hand side. So it will become positive 5 times X bar. Now 3 into 44,000 we will get, or rather if we evaluate this as it is, 3 into 44,000 plus 108, we will get 132,108 is equal to 5 times X bar, which means X bar will be 132,108 divided by 5. So that becomes our average profit and that will work out to 26,421.60. So our option is B. Let us move on to the next question. Question number 34. X is equal to 1.36y minus 5.2 and y is equal to 0.61x plus 1.51 or 2 regression equations. Correlation coefficient between x and y is what? Since they gave us the first equation like x is equal to, I will rewrite that, x is equal to minus 5.2 plus 1.36y. Looks like x on y equation. So we'll consider this bxy as the coefficient, which is that 1.36. Then the second equation, we will rewrite it as y equal to 1.51 plus 0.61 times x. That means our byx is equal to 0.61. So based on this, we can find out both the regression coefficients are positive. So correlation will be positive. This is bxy multiplied by byx. So if we get a valid correlation coefficient, means if we get a correlation coefficient's value between -1 and +1, then we can consider that to be a valid correlation coefficient. We will check whether we are getting a valid correlation coefficient or not. So 1.36 multiplied by 0.61. So if we calculate this and then take a square root, we will get 0.911. And it is a valid correlation coefficient and it is already available in option D. So the correct answer is option D. Let us move on to the next. If R is equal to 0.8, summation of D square equal to 33, find N value. So R is given as 0.8 and this is rank correlation because it gave you summation of D square. So formula is 1 minus 6 times summation of D square divided by N into N square minus 1. So that will give us, let me rewrite it, means I will take this entire negative term to the left hand side. It will become positive. So that becomes 1 minus 0.8, which will be 0.2. So that means 6 times d square is given as 33 divided by n into n square minus 1 is 0.2. So this will become now means 6 into 33. We'll keep it as it is. We will take that. That means 6 into 33 divided by 0.2 will be n into n square minus 1. So that 6 into 33 divided by 0.2 gives us 990. 990 can be written as 10 into 99, and then 99 can be written as 100 minus 1. Then 100 can be written as 10 square minus 1. So therefore, our n value will be 10. That is our option A. Let me move on to the next question. If the regression coefficient relates one dependent variable with more than one independent variable is called multiple regression. So it is option C. That is the right option. Question 37. Which of the following best describes partial regression? First option is given as a regression analysis where the relationship between one dependent variable and multiple independent variables is studied. A regression analysis between a single independent variable and dependent variable. Third option, a regression analysis in which all the variables are considered simultaneously. Fourth option, a regression analysis where the relationship of more than two variables is studied, but only two variables are analyzed at a time, keeping the others constant. That is the right definition. So option D is the right option. Let me move on to the next question. Question 38. Suppose it is 11 to 1 against a person who is now 38 years of age, living till he is 73, and 5 to 3 against B, who is 43, living till he is 78. Find the chance that at least one of these persons will be alive 35 years hence. First of all, 75 minus 38 is 35. 73 minus 38 is 35. Even 78 minus 43 is also 35. So that is why they say chance of that at least one of these persons will be alive 35 years hence. First of all, they gave against a person odds they give. That means probability of A complement will be first number divided by sum of the numbers. You get 11 by 16. Then this means that I can say so this means that probability of A is 1 minus of 11 by 16, and that will give you 5 by 16. Okay. Next, person B also they gave against B. So probability of B complement is given as 5 to 3, means first number is 5, that will come in the numerator. Denominator will be sum of the numbers, so that is giving you 5 by 8, which means probability of B will be 1 minus of probability of B complement, that will give you 3 by 8. Now, they say find the chance that at least one of these persons, at least means either A or B, which means probability of A union B, which will be probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. That is giving you 5 by 16 plus 3 by 8 minus, since A and B are two people, they are independent. We will write it as probability of A into probability of B. So this will give you, in this first two, the LCM is 16. So this will be 5. This will be 3 into 2, 6. Minus 5 by 16 multiplied by 3 by 8. So that will give you 11 by 16 minus 15 by 128. If we calculate this, we will get 0.57, which will give you 57%. So that means our option is B. That is the right option. So, balance questions we will see in our next video.